Hi friends, this is a Right to Recall group video on Right to Recall Party Manifesto. This video is on chapter 34. The Right to Recall Party Manifesto you can download from rahulmehta.com/301.htm. I'll repeat, rahulmehta.com/301.htm. This is chapter 34, how Jammu Kashmir problem can be reduced. So first of all, Jammu Kashmir problem long-term solution is in improving military. How military can be improved, I have explained in chapter 24 and chapter 29. Chapter 24 is about improving military and chapter 29 is about weaponization of commons. So long-term solution is improving the military strength. Other gazette notifications that we need to reduce Jammu Kashmir problem is right to recall Prime Minister, because as long as Prime Minister is corrupt or Prime Minister is American agent like Manmohan Singh, it is not possible to solve that problem. Once we have right to recall Prime Minister, the Prime Minister will be compelled to take steps to reduce JK problem. JK problem is mainly because of instigation of USA and UK and now instigation of China. Of course, there is Pakistan which is sending military help to militants and also sending militants into Jammu Kashmir, because of which there is so much terrorism. But question is that what is prompting Pakistan to do it? Pakistan does not have any strength of its own. Pakistan is doing because it is getting money from Saudi Arabia. At the same time, it is getting protection from USA. That USA is protecting Pakistan, that you go ahead, do as much damage as you want on India. If India attacks you, we, that is America, will protect you and so forth. And now China is gradually taking place of America. So we have to basically force China, USA and Saudi Arabia not to help Pakistan. At the same time, we have to do enough damage to Pakistan that they do not dare to help militants in Kashmir, and they do not dare to send militants in Kashmir, terrorists in Kashmir. Sorry, militant is not the right word. I should have been using terrorist, so that they stop sending terrorists into the Kashmir. That can be done by improving military, and once our military improves, we can threaten America that we will provide all sorts of weapons, chemical, biological, nuclear, you name it, to Mexico, Cuba, other country, if they continue to help Pakistan. Next, we have to threaten UK that if you help terrorists in Pakistan, then we will provide help to Irish Republican Army. And then we have to threaten China that if you provide help to terrorists in Pakistan, then we will provide help to Tibetans, as well as there are about 5 places in China where there is a small or large secessionist movement. So once we have capable military industrial complex, we can threaten enemy's enemy. Enemy means US, China, Saudi Arabia are our enemies, and their enemies, for example, Mexico is enemy of China, USA. In Mexico, there is a movement called Mexican Reconquista, that Mexicans want to recapture Texas, California, which was once part of Mexico. I request you to Google on Mexican Reconquista and you will see the Mexican demand to reconquer Texas and California. We don't have to go all the way. We are not saying that we should help them. Currently, that cannot be our goal. But once our military strengthens, we can encourage these movements with the goal that US stops interfering into Asia and Middle East. Asia means Pakistan and Middle East. Now, how did China legally assimilate Tibetan? That Chinese plainclothes men, Whether they were soldiers or not is your guess or anybody's guess or my guess. They unofficially entered Tibet. So there is no official record of them entering Tibet. And then after a few weeks, the so-called Tibetan Assembly passed a resolution that they want to merge with China. So same way, we have to pass a resolution in Jammu Kashmir Assembly that they want to repeal Article 370 and they want to merge with India and they want equal status. That is, they want same status as other Indian states. How can we pass that resolution? Well, there are 90-100 MLAs in Jammu Kashmir Assembly and we have to convince at least 2/3 of them. How can we convince them? Once USA, UK and Saudi Arabia stops helping MLAs of Jammu Kashmir, the Jammu Kashmir MLAs will agree to pass a resolution in Jammu Kashmir Assembly that they no longer want Article 370 and they want equal status. Once that is done, Jammu Kashmir should be merged with Himachal Pradesh and Uttaranchal. Anyway, Himachal Pradesh and Uttaranchal are small states. So very small states are not good for economy. For example, Gujarat, population is about 5 to 6 crore. 5 to 6 crore is the optimal population. Below this, the scale of economy is too small for a state to grow. If you look at the states in Gujarat, you will find India, you will find that the states which have 5 to 6 crore of population are growing fastest rate, like Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, and so forth. So Uttaranchal, Himachal Pradesh and Kashmir, the reason is growth, optimal population necessary for growth. They can be merged and using national level TCP as well, and once those three states are merged, of course Article 370 will automatically go out. So these are the steps we can take to reduce Jammu Kashmir problem, improve military, then convince USA, UK, Saudi Arabia not to help and China not to help Pakistani terrorists, then convince Pakistan not to send terrorists in India. How? For that, it is tit for tat basically, that for every one Indian dies, we have to make sure that they suffer 5 times to 10 times more damage. Basically Israel policy, that Israel doesn't care how many Israelis die. I mean, they do care, but the way they care is that they don't pay too much attention on safeguarding themselves. Their policy is that for every Israeli dies, they will kill at least 10 enemies. Because there is no way you can over safeguard yourself beyond a point. Yes, you can put some fencing at the border, you can put enough police at the border, but the costs are too high and somebody will always manage to sneak in. It is such a long border, mountainous border. So once there is a damage, the counter damage should be at least 5 to 10 times. For example, when 9/11, then when this attack on Taj Mahal Hotel in Bombay happened, how many ISI officers did we punish? None. And why Mexico does not send terrorists into US? It is not because the border control is very good. The border between Mexico and USA is equally as bad as any other border in world. But if any Mexican leader had sent so many terrorists in USA and killed even 50 people, forget 300, even 30 people, then American army would have hanged that Mexican politician right in the middle of Mexico City. So once that strength level is achieved, or even 1/4 of that, at that time Pakistanis will agree not to send terrorists into India. And once help from Pakistani terrorists reduces, after that we can convince the Kashmiri MLAs, existing Jammu Kashmir MLAs, to pass resolution to cancel Article 370 and then merge Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttaranchal into one state. Thank you.